The 41st and 42nd millennia have never been stable, but after the Great Rift tore the galaxy in half, unstable doesn't even begin to describe it. We understand whether a second heresy is coming, or we need to look at the players who might spark it. Rabute Guilliman is back, and he's running the Imperium like a CEO who came back to find his company run by 1,000 bickering managers. He's trying to modernize a decaying empire held together mostly by duct tape, faith, and screaming. A lot of people inside the Imperium don't like Guilliman, but it's not just the usual suspects, it's also the High Lords, rogue cardinals, reactionary Space Marine chapters, and some very uncomfortable Mechanicus factions. You can practically feel the tension building, and that tension is fuel for civil war. And then there's the Lion. Lionel Johnson's dramatic re-entry into the setting is the biggest plot grenade since Guilliman's resurrection. Now, he's quietly gathering forces and avoiding the political spotlight, and he doesn't exactly agree with Guilliman on how the Imperium should be run. If you wanted to write the opening chapter of a second Imperium-wide conflict, this is exactly how you'd do it. You'd have two Primarchs, two visions of the future, a failing empire between them, and neither of them knows the other is always right. Meanwhile, chaos isn't sitting still. Abaddon's Black Crusades were just the warm-up for the Age of the Dark Imperium, and the Chaos Gods love nothing more than civil war. If an Imperial civil war starts, even a small one, Chaos will pour fuel on that fire faster than you can say just as planned. Now, Games Workshop has been doing something subtle lately. They keep setting up narrative beats that mirror the early Great Heresy timeline. Things like loyalists disagreeing with each other, the Mechanicus splintering, doubts about the Emperor's divinity spreading in unusual places, the return of multiple Primarchs, and mysterious political fractures in the High Lords of Terror. These echoes aren't accidental. The story is moving toward a major confrontation. The only question is how far they'll push it. Now, here's the big answer. We are closer to a second heresy storyline than ever before. But it won't look like the first. Instead of one War Master betraying the Imperium, we'll likely see competing visions for humanity's future. Old institutions resisting change, new alliances forming, Primarchs disagreeing, and chaos taking advantage of every crack that shows. A second heresy would be less about one catastrophic betrayal and more like a slow, painful fracture.